After months of light and sunny evenings, British summertime is set to come to an end this month, at 2 a.m. on Sunday, October 29. It means the sun will set much earlier, around dinner time, and motorists will not be able to avoid driving in the dark for much longer, reports Wales Online. The Royal Society for the Prevention of Accidents, RoSPA, have said that there is an increase in fatalities on the roads each year when the clocks go back. Experts from Lotus Car Rental have some tips on how to drive safely in the dark this winter. Read on below to find out more. Have a proper check over on your vehicle. It is important that you check all important areas of your car before setting off on the roads this winter, in order to ensure everything is in tip-top condition. Checking things like tire pressure, engine oil levels and lights are all very important, as you will potentially encounter some hazardous conditions, such as reduced visibility, and weather like snow and rain. Driving through the night without properly working front and rear lights is illegal, and can see you being stopped and potentially fined by the police too. Use your lights responsibly. The way you use your fog lights and dipped headlights is really important when driving in the dark, as you could possibly distract other drivers if you use them incorrectly. It is recommended that people switch on their dipped headlights around an hour before sunset, and leave them on for an hour after sunrise. This practice ensures that you remain consistently visible to fellow road users. On barely visible roads, you should use your full beam lights, which will allow you to see the road layout better, but to avoid blinding other drivers, you should switch from full beam to dipped when approaching. If an oncoming vehicle has failed to dip its headlights, you should slow down so you have better control of your vehicle and you can focus on the road in front. The glare from the headlights could obscure your vision, so you should avoid looking directly into the headlights and, instead, look slightly left of the road, following the white line. You should also be looking to switch interior lights off in the car as well, in order to refrain from distracting other drivers. Keep sunglasses in your car even when you may not expect to need them. Especially in the winter, you should always have some sunglasses in your car to use. This is because the sun is more likely to set while you're driving home from work or somewhere else, and it is increasingly likely to deal with sun glare. As well as having the sun visor down, keeping sunglasses within easy reach can significantly improve your visibility and comfort, particularly when driving into the blinding rays of a sunset. Drive slow and with caution. Driving recklessly in the dark, as well as in poor weather conditions, is extremely dangerous and could land you in a lot of trouble. The glare of headlights can make judging speed as well as reaction times a lot slower. It's therefore recommended to keep a safe distance from the vehicle in front and always leave a big enough gap when pulling out onto the road. It can be easy to misjudge this, as a car could seem further away when it actually isn't, and is traveling faster than you think it is. Cyclists, children, pedestrians wearing darker clothing and animals are vulnerable at this time of the year when it gets darker earlier in the evening. Due to this, you should be extra cautious in residential areas, and be careful around cyclists who aren't wearing reflective gear. Avoid driving if you are sick. With winter incoming, you could catch a cold or the flu, which can have adverse effects on how you pay attention to the roads and reduced reaction times. It's important to be aware that many over-the-counter drugs commonly used to treat cold and flu symptoms, such as painkillers, can cause drowsiness and affect your driving capacity. Before driving, read the warning signs on these packages, and know if you are allowed to operate a car while taking these tablets. failing to do so may result in a hefty fine, driving restrictions, and even in extreme cases jail time. Keep your windscreens and mirrors clean. Snowy and rainy weather can often lead to increased dirt buildup on your car, including where you need to look out of when driving. The interior of windscreens can also fog up during the winter, prompting people to use the heaters to clear them. But, heaters can also generate dusty air that will create a film on the inside of windows. When driving at night, dirty or streaked windows and mirrors can increase glare from oncoming headlights, making visibility harder. Have regular eye tests. Driving in the dark can be harder on your vision, with the glare of the sun, other headlights, and having to focus through bad weather. It's during these difficult driving conditions that people may notice that they have eyesight issues, so it is important to ensure you are keeping your vision in check. Consider exploring the option of anti-reflection coatings on your glasses to reduce headlight glare while driving at night. Don't drive while tired. This rule is valid all year round, but with it getting darker earlier, your melatonin levels may be higher, resulting in the feeling of tiredness earlier and drifting off whilst driving. If you find yourself feeling tired or sleepy while driving, it's crucial to prioritize safety. Yawning, feeling your eyes get heavy, constant yawning and potential veering on the road are all signs that drowsiness may be affecting you. When possible, pull over at a service station and purchase a large coffee. Consume the coffee and then lower your car seat to allow yourself a brief nap. This combination of caffeine and rest can help refresh your focus and enhance your alertness before continuing your drive. Don't miss the latest news from around Scotland and beyond. Sign up to our daily newsletter,